Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you had a dreamless, restful, and peaceful night of sleep. The title of this, the title, or should I say, the topic today will be Religion is Not Spirituality. And I'm going to use my favorite quote of all time. It's meaning the essence of spirituality. Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become your character. And of course, watch your character, it becomes your destiny. There is more that caresses the intellect than one can imagine in this quote. This quote has much to do with the evolution of the individual when you combine it with a mind that searches for truth to reach spiritual immortality. Let me say that spiritual immortality is not the same as the religious desire to go to heaven and avoid hell. Heaven being a place where your spirit goes after death. What your soul does there is dependent upon your religious belief. Hell, on the other hand, is a place you go and burn eternally in damnation. Spirituality is understanding your soul is immortal and allowing knowledge to control or use the mind to evolve and reach a higher level of consciousness so that you can manifest the things you want on the plane of mortality or earth. It is to be an immortal and mortal at the same time. This means your essence becomes whole. Your essence becomes whole, and there is no division between your spiritual self and your physical self. No division between your spiritual self and physical self. There are levels to immortality as there are levels in mathematics. Example, basic math, algebra, geometry, and so forth. I've stated in earlier posts that to understand anything, you must bring knowledge to the table. The more knowledge one brings to the table, the higher level of knowledge they will perceive in this quote, which I've placed on the table. Using math, once again as an example, I think it's safe to say that who those who understood addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division saw fractions in basic math. How did they see fractions in basic math? Saw it with their mind, not with their eyes. They saw it with your mind. Key word, mind. Now, the knowledge of basic math that they brought to the table led to fractions. The knowledge of fractions to those who brought a higher level of fractions to the table, algebra was created from the known to the unknown. This will be the same as the quote. The more one understands about spirituality, the more one will comprehend from this quote. Allow me to say this, and I think you will agree. All is mind, and within the universe is a never-ending battle between good and evil that is fought within the mind. There is a battle being waged, good against evil, and it is fought within the mind. All is mind, and the universe is a never-ending mental construct that continually creates from the known to the unknown, as I've illustrated. However, some will say that since we are of the Spirit of God, what we call learning is remembrance. An example of that would be Einstein's theory. And what I mean by that is this. Einstein's theory of relativity, he knew before he came up with the equation to prove it. It took him years to come up with the equation to prove it, because until he could prove it, scientists did not believe him, and rightfully so. Either way, what we call evolution is our minds becoming closer to the mind of God. What we call evolution is our minds becoming closer to the mind of God. This is the philosophy of monotheistic Buddhism, which is not and should not be considered a religion. It is not a religion, it is a philosophy. 4. It does not trap you in thoughts as do religions. As I've stated, religions have a conclusion. Anything with a conclusion wants to trap your mind inside a fence of it. Anything with a conclusion wants to trap your mind inside of a fence. Think about it. Evil wants to teach you fear where it does not exist. Builds a fence. Philosophy allows spiritual and intellectual expansion of your mind. Where there is hell, should be karma. Karma does not punish. It disciplines us by our bad choices. Truth is not a choice. It is an obligation to the sanity and safety of the individual. Truth is not a choice. It is an obligation to the sanity and safety of the individual. A loving God does not punish, nor does God carry a grudge. God disciplines, or the laws of karma created by God will do the disciplining. But the cause of the discipline is caused by our actions, created by our thoughts. I seem to be on a roll here. Now, would you agree? Does this make sense to you? Within questions are answers. Seek with your mind, and you will find what you seek. I am not trying to entrap your mind within a fence. I want your mind to be free as God made it. Jump over the false fences placed in your mind. Religions have caused people to become atheists and to deny religion in order to free their minds of the mental fences. I am sorry to say. For I believed in religion, and I jumped over the fence to be free. But the God within me, I took with me. And the same thing will be, and it will be the same with you. Jump over the fence, but the God within you will be there. You are of the Spirit of God. You are a soul. So listen to the quote again. And let me tell you if you hear something a little different. Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. Tear down the fences. Jump over the fence. God will come with thee, for God is forever within thee. Bless you. Thank God. Have a great day, and peace be with thee.